Slow. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Phew. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. How was everybody? I woke up late today because my wife was in New York and I got in late last night. So, all right, let's make sure it's off in there. That's off. Okay. Take off all the extra sounds. Make sure you got clarity. Bring that to high definition. Anybody's got high definition, just put your definition on and it should get a lot clearer right now. Looking groovy. I was listening to a little bit of Deck this morning. I guess he's gone already. He's gone golfing. Doctor. Who the freak goes to the doctor on a Friday? And he's so healthy. What kind of doctor could he go to? A proctologist? Just kidding. I don't really know if he's got a doctor's appointment or he doesn't. All right, so right now we're in a channel here. Let's see, 436. All right. I have to leave the camera closed for a few seconds. I was short dressed. We're good. Okay. All right. We're back. Wife's home today, so walking around. Oh no, come back. There we go. Good. Okay. Trying to figure out contracts. Let me put the contracts out. Let me see what's going on here. Real quick. Put that. Oh shoot. I'm going to copy what I wrote down on the board yesterday for somebody with the contracts, with the contracts, with my setup. I'm going to put it in the. There we go. I put it in the alert section. All right. Now I'll go find the contracts and I'll set you guys up. If you're interested in doing some contracts today. Some of you probably did some contracts already. I saw Deck made some money on AMD and Tops. He's been on a winning streak lately. Okay, here we go. Let's put this in here. Okay, AMD would be 113, 114, and 113. 113, yeah, 113. Then I have the SPY, would be 442 and 442 and 443. Okay, going backwards here. Go, 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 go. There we go. SPX. All right, SPX. I just set mine up too. All products. 30th, SPX. 440 and 445. That's what I put on mine. Okay, now I'll get back to that one. Let's go to Tesla real quick. Tesla, 265 and 257 and 260. 260. Okay, now we go the other way. NVIDIA. Let's look on my top. Let's see. I'm gonna check somewhere else. Make it easier. All products. Oh, good. That one's open to NVIDIA on the 30th. Perfect. 420. I'm gonna tell you go a little further. Stay in the money today. 425 and 425 and 425. Okay. So 425 and 425 on both. That's because one of them you're going to go in the money instead of just out. It's too low, which means that your delta is too low. So you got to go to 425 on the put. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, up here. Let's see what we got. SPX, I think it was 44, 45, and 44, if I remember correct. 44, 440. Let me just do a quick check on that, and we're set. Okay, products. 440 and 445. That was a good remember. Okay, let's see if I forgot anything. SPY, SPX, AMD, NVIDIA, Tesla. There you go. Got them all. How's that? I earned a banana. Ooh, ooh. You could just about live on one banana a day. You'd be skinny, but let's see who else. Anybody? Well, I'm sure AK's live because this is AK's day. Of course, BXRX. Let's see what else we got going here. All right. Okay. Okay, we got our contracts. Let me just check some other lobbies here for a second. Okay, we're good. We're good. And nothing's moving. All right, let's go check some of the stocks out. NVIDIA looks like it's moving a little. The contracts are flying. Okay. Trade, let's put back in charts. Come on. Oh, wow. Activate that up to 1 114. 114.25. I'll put 35 on NVIDIA. And let's see if I can find it. There it is. Support would now be right by the VWAP, which would be, say, 113.25, right above the VWAP. 113.25, just below. I think it's going to be right below 125, 130, right below the VWAP on NVIDIA. Okay. What else? AMD. Let me check AMD. Oh, that was AMD. I'm sorry, not NVIDIA. AMD. Let's see if NVIDIA. Okay, so we got 425.50 is resistance, and about 424, 420, about 424, 425.50 and 424. Put you right under the 13. I'm not putting the bars in for that. I'm gonna go back to Tesla. All right, anybody else watching something special right now? Any stocks you're watching? We can go on them. If I go any further, let me just check and see the. Let's see what we got. 950. Okay, finger up. Doing the finger test for delay. 9 seconds. Okay, and turn the air on. Just give me a second. Your TV will go on. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I just had to put the air on. It was on 77. I needed it on 76. Good. We got 9-second delay. And SPY got a little bit of a pullback here. Let's see. I'm going to put that down to about 442 as support. Bingo. Now, I want to see, because I wasn't really here. I was here, but it wasn't here. You know what I mean? Physically, I was here. Mentally, I was somewhere else. Let's take this for, what time is it? Let's go about 3 minutes. Should give us the whole day. Yeah, you know. Okay, so what I want to do, see which way this thing's going. Let's put this on a high of the day of 443.36. Got it. Oh, I moved. There you go. Right there. Cancel to the left. I'm going to take it from the low of the day, which is, I don't know. I'm going to go take a look at Yahoo Finance. And it tells me that the low of the day is 441.13. So I got right there. That should be it. 441.12. Boy, that moved fast. Take 14. It does not pay. Hold on. Get it right on. 12 is good enough. Okay. Now we can figure out when it changes up on the next few moves, we'll know direction, if we're coming down or we're going up. Either way, one's going up or down. And that'll give you pretty much a direction of where the stock is really going. Okay, so we had a low here, 442, but really we're about 442.25. Somebody was testing the down market. That's what it looks like to me right there. And let's see, if I put this back on, back to the 1 minute, since it's before 11, not much, but can't see that test was really a test down. Right there, you had 300,000 shares on a 1 minute. So we still had enough, we have enough volume at the moment. All our candlesticks are above average at this point. And right now we've done 25 million shares in an hour and a half. And what do we say our average was? Is let's just say 79,567,000 divided by 6.5 equals, that's 12.2 an hour times, we only have 1.5 hours into the market. Should be at 18, we're at 25. So there's a lot of volume right now, even on a Friday. And that's what we look for. Okay. Anybody doing anything special for the 4th of July? And here it is, first push-up. That's what I was looking for. Remember, I just walked into the room. I don't know which way the markets are going. I do the active, I do my trends, and the first thing I had to move that, didn't it? Okay. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm moving up slightly. They're trying to push it up. We can see that. We can feel that. And here, what do we have here? We had 50. I'm going to lower this down to 25. I'm going to tighten it up a little bit. There we go. And I kind of like that because you have a double, you have a triple, you have quite like a triple top right there. 1, 2, 3. You have a triple top there, no matter how you slice it. Tesla's not much going on. It's been in the channel since when? Since 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, there was your 10 o'clock rush. Let's see over here, you had 9. Boy, I don't feel good. 10 o'clock. Very, very little rush, but yeah, on Tesla had it. Tesla felt it at 10 o'clock. Still pushing, still pushing. Slight push. You can see, there's your squeeze. That shows that we're in a squeeze. We were in a squeeze down, and now it's starting to turn right there. There's your turn, and we're starting to squeeze up. I want to see, keep an eye on that, see what color comes up next. That's good. Okay, so who's here today? Oh, shit. Deck came in the room. I guess, yeah, I thought he was at the doctor. Good morning, Deck, if you're listening. Let's see, Fun, Miguel, Basson. Okay, let's also take this and put this into Yoo-hoo. 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 YouTube. Okay, there we go. So for those watching live in YouTube, you got about 4 people in there watching right now. Don't forget to give me a hands up. Not that I get anything. Bye. Look at that. I hit 700 subscribers in YouTube. Some of you young guys can do that a lot quicker than I can. It's a lot of work. A lot of work getting to that point, you know? Look at this, still pushing up. So where will we push? Will we push up to a new higher day, which was 36, which will push us up to about 443.50? Or will we get to a point where it'll fizzle out and turn around? At this point here too, we can also do what we call the active step. Let me show you how that works for those of you that are new. You come right here on that low point and you build this way, right to the front of the 13. I don't want to be on the same line of anything else in case I have to adjust it. Bam. And I cancel my left extension. So you can see where I brought it from. Now we're also going to take this away. Cancel my right extension. Oh, so we had it all the way out here. So what we do is activate it. I don't want it that way. Let's do it this way. Activate, and we just bring that in to right there. Right there. There you go. Could come up a little bit. Activate trend line. That's bingo. Okay. So that's the active step. So you can see from the day, from the beginning of the day, we're ascending. You see it? And we're ascending here. If we made our first one for the day, we would have made it from here to here. Then it would have been another step up to about here, and then another step to here. We don't need all those steps. We can see we're ascending up and then across. And now we started to descend after getting a high of the day. But you can see from here, we started to ascend again, and there's a slight pullback, which means nothing at this point. All right, as long as we stay above that 442 mark, we are good. Let's bring that down. I will bring it to the, well, you got the 13, which we just went below, and the white. So there's your white right there. If we get low enough below here, again, where this one is, we'll just continue this one. Let's just see something. Let's activate that and push it up just a tiny bit. Okay, I think that, there you go, perfect. So if this one that goes straight across, if the one that goes straight across, if this came down low enough, we would just get rid of this one and use the original one. Uh-oh, I lost you guys. I'm sorry if I lost you. It looks like I had you on the other one, so should be good. I don't know. I'm waving to the people on YouTube. That was weird. That was very strange. My cameras are off. Hold on. Quick try here for a second. I might lose you for a split second. I got to do this. Let me do this. Adjust the date and time. Sync now. Come on, come on. That one's good. This one here is off. Let me just put that up for a second. I might lose you for a split second. Okay, there we go. And let's put this back on here. Okay. And let me just test it one more time. 46. 46. 5, 6. Good. All right, we're fine. We're in about 10 seconds. Okay, I will be back in 2 seconds, okay? Be right back. Okay. All right, I'm back. And I just have to send a message to somebody real quick. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Are we doing on the contracts? I'd like to get a contract in. I would like to get one trade in. Okay. Okay. Good. All right. I want to see if we want to see right now on the SPY. So I'm watching the SPY, but my contracts that for me are set on. Can't believe this. I did it again. Okay, try one more time. Down and then up. All right. Still trying to squeeze. You see right here? We're in a definite squeeze area right in here. We're still above. So it means we're still bullish, okay? And as long as we're bullish, I believe that the traders will try to push this up one more time. All right? But we'll have to wait and see. There it goes. I want to wait till it gets up there again. And then I think what I would do is probably do a put at the top. Some people might say, well, if you think it's going to go there, why not, do the call first and then go into a put? Because it's easier to predict the high of the day than it is to do the pullback. Where exactly what's going. It's easy to just to see that we're at 443.36. There's a good chance we could go right to that upper VWAP plot, which is probably around, there you go, 74, 75. Okay, sorry. Somebody's trying to call me, but okay. So we want to see right now if we're going to end up in here, in this quadrant, here, or here. If we end up in here, there's a good chance we'll end up down here. If we end up here or here, we could end up here. That's what we're waiting to see. Excuse me. All right. Have a cough drop. That's good. All right. What do we got going on in here? How's that new guy doing? Yeah, buddy. He's got as many people in the room as I do right now, but then I just specialize in options, where he's doing, I think, day trading. Young kid. Good for him. Got it all going on. Okay. Not a lot of movement, but there we go. So, like I said, we wanted to see if we were going to end up here or here. And here we are. We did go up. But it's not getting the kind of push I expected. Not getting the kind of push. Got 123,000. So we're still above average. All right. We're still moving up a little bit. Let's see if we can get that push. Remember, we're on that active step too. We're on that step. Otherwise, it would look like this. If we just left it from the point of the lower doji, it would look like that. So until we get to that position and this goes flat to there, that's why we take this away. Just on the right extension. Make sense? It's a totally different concept from what most people are used to doing, but it really gives you the opportunity to experience the direction or the trend and the flow of the stock. And we can always bring back in our time and sales at any time and see how fast it's moving. Now we can see by the size of this, I've seen them smaller than this. Let's see, look at Tesla. Let's see what Tesla looks like. See, it's a little tiny, it's about the same. The smaller they are, the more traffic they have. The bigger it is, The bigger that thing is, I'll give you an example. Let's take a look if I put like Ford. All right, I put Ford in there. Let's see. What happened to Ford? There it is. There's very little traffic at all. There's no stem at all at this point. Let's see. Kind of flat. Look how big. There you go. See how big this is? The bigger this is, the less traffic there is. It's starting to pick up a little. You can see. It's starting to even out. But you see how big? You see this big thing here? Then you know there's not much volume. Okay? And if we look at the volume, let's take this out of there for a second. We look at the volumes. Oh, we got 70,000. But for Ford, it's a major company. That's not a lot, you know? It's like Tesla. That wouldn't be a lot either. All right, let's go back to Tesla. Right there. But you can see in Tesla, we put that in there. You can see how small it is immediately, because there's a lot of this. Tesla's probably got more shares being traded than 99% of all stocks out there. Okay. Let's take the time of sales out for now. We're just going to use the charts. We got a little bit of a pull down here to the 13. So we would take this one here, activate it, pull it up a little, and just put it right to the 13. So it's giving us a little bit more of a drop to give us that bow and arrow effect. Pull back, let go. Pull back, let go. The further we pull back, now we want to pull back, but we don't want to go further than the trend. That's what they're trying to keep it within a certain channel and a certain trend. But they'll slowly widen it, and boom. All of a sudden, you'll see it go like it did over here, and here. You see? Or probably after a drop. So we haven't seen the drop yet, and they're still trying to push it. Like Tesla just did. Tesla just pushed at the same time we've seen a push over on the SPY. Anybody in any contracts right now at all? Let me just take a quick look. We've got here on Tesla. I don't need Tesla. I'm sorry. It's SPX. SPX. We're still on 40 and 45. Okay. 40, 45. What was the other one? AMD. That doesn't matter. That's $1.14. 115. That's probably changed. 114, 115. 114, 113. That's no good. It's got to be now. That's too low on your delta. So you want 115 and 115. What did I put? 114, 113. We got to change that one up. So what we'll do is this right now. What did I say? 114, 115, and 115. So we'll do that, put that in there, and take the other one out. Okay? As we tweak it out. Let's see, the Tesla 264 would be 265 and 260. That's wrong. This is wrong anyway. Hold on, it'd be 260, 250. I don't know why I missed that one. So let's put that in there. And that should be 260, 250. Delete. Put that one there. Okay. That corrects Tesla. I made a mistake. Nobody caught it. 265. It's always 250. Oh, I left 2 extra zeros. I don't like mistakes. Make a mistake, copy it, stick it back in there, correct your mistake. Watch this. Put it back and then take off the old one. That's all. You all can do that. You all have deleting for yourselves. The only difference is I can delete you. Okay, and you can see what I told you. You see this? There's my active step, which I pretty much haven't had to move. And and you can see exactly what I told you would happen. We'll move it up. Probably going to hit a new high today. We're at 442. See if we can break. If we break 442, we're going to break a new high today. Can you all see that? Or we could get faked out, which would be a pity. By the way, for some of you who don't have Thinkorswim, this blue in here represents the volume right now. That's the volume. So look at here. See the volume compared to Tesla? Tesla's got a huge amount of volume. So even if we go ahead and check the course, let's see, AMD, lower volume. Let's go see. What else would have high volume? NVIDIA, low volume compared to Tesla. Can anybody think of something that might have high volume today? Or you think has high volume today? Is anybody even in here? Is there one person in here listening right now? Makes me want to just take the rest of the day off and say, you know what? Have a nice weekend. Have a good 4th of July. That part you heard? I know you think it's funny, but it's like, it's sad that there's no participation. You know, it's not all about me. It's all about us. But thank you, Don. At least I know somebody can hear me. All the rest of these people can't hear. They have a problem. Right? Don, did you trade today? Have you traded any options today? Has anybody in this room traded any options today? Love listening to your thoughts. Michael, active, but not Sir. When I think of Sir, I think of To Sir with Love with Sidney Poitier in the 1960s. You're scalping NVIDIA and Tesla. Good. And two of which I'm showing on and off. I have to watch The Spy. If I do anything, I trade SPX. So I'm watching The Spy. Futures and lost my butt. I'm sorry. Were you with Caesar this morning? Was Caesar still live? Let's see. No, he's not right now. He took the day off. I like Caesar. He's a great guy. Let's see what else I got going here. Wave is up 7 cents. Let's get rid of that one. Yesterday, INM is done. Joby is still 70 cents over. SGTX is still up $1.96. I'm going to get rid of that one. I can't short it. And Tesla is up. That means that probably our S&Ps are up. If nothing else, the Dow is up. Let me take a quick look here. I'm going to bring this here. FinViz. Okay. And you can see here the Dow's up 230 points. The NASDAQ is up 200 points. Wow. Market looked good today, so it should be very green. Yeah, let's take a look. Where's my map? Where the heck did it go? That's really weird. Oh, I didn't turn oh, there it is. Look how green that is, huh? Very green. Look at Nike. What is that? Nike Corp? What was that? NKE? Footwear, Nike. Yeah, Nike is not doing too good today. If you make it bigger, you can put on each one, you can see what companies they are. See, so but we're very, very, very green today. Okay, futures, I lost my butt. So you're gonna think you're gonna make it back today, Grambo? You're gonna make it back in what do you call him? What's his name? He wanted to talk to Deck earlier. Let's see, this is a private message him. See if he's here. Good trade 88. Where are you? He's not in here. Okay, let's see if he's still in here. Hmm. Wow. I was just looking at the when you go in the lobby, and when you guys rate us, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But when we close out, it says rate this video, and I have the highest rating out of all the people that are live right now. Let's see. I go back in the lobby. Yeah, 477. Kush got me beat. Wow. Well, Sean hasn't been around, and Juan Trades got higher. 479. Yeah, right up there. This guy's never around. Is that who is that? Cash settled index, brand new. He's got a 5-star. Nice. And futures prop firm. He's got 4.88. Right up there. Right up there. Okay. My back is killing me. I need to take something. Hold on. Okay. I need to run out soon, so probably only going to go to about 12 o'clock today and call it a day. Probably a lot of you should do the same. It's a bad day to chase stocks. Fridays can do a job to you. Sometimes I say to myself, I wish I'd never traded. And then there are other Fridays I do so good. Oh, duty, look at that. That whole thing moved. I hit the wrong line anyway. That was the wrong line. I want this one. Not this one. There you go, right there. Starting to come into a squeeze. You can see this if you look at it coming down. All right, there we go. You can see it's coming into a squeeze pattern. Okay, that's better. There we go. It's too wide. All right. This particular monitor. Oh, don't do that. It can tilt. It's a tilt monitor. I just get that perfect angle. Yeah. Well, yeah, a lot of people take off Monday. Tuesday, we're off. I'm ready to take off now. I got things to do. My wife is home today. Go spend some time with her. She just got back. She's been in New York since last Wednesday. She was supposed to be home Monday. She couldn't get a flight out till late last night. Anybody here trying to travel on a plane? It was torture. She said the plane was totally booked too. It was filled, packed. People take any flight they can just to get adjoining flights right now. We're not moving. It's like so slow. Yet the Dow's doing good. The S&Ps, the Nasdaq is doing good. Pendragon, how are you today? Long time. Dazzle's here. Dazzle owes me a tour of the mountains. I got you working on a Friday today. I want to do a trade, but it's like, where do you jump in right now? If you look at Tesla, it's still in this channel. It's got a lot of consolidation. I could even tighten this up. I mean, to show you how tight this really is, we're really more like, yeah, let's put this at about 75. All right, and then we got the top here at 45. What do I have it at? 25. Let's put it at, where are we at? 263. It's already dropped back. So I'll leave it at the 25. So you can see, let that one go. It didn't move. Activate. Let's make it 263. Two 263, and 260. That can't be 263.50. Yeah, it could. 263. I want to show you how tight it really is. There's 25 right there. That's good. And then you have here on the top 264.25. That gives you $1 in the channel right there on Tesla, which is not a lot for Tesla. Tesla can move $1 like it's nothing. Oh, take off this time in sales. Still very, very tight. See the angle? It's very tight in here. It's got to squeeze one way or the other any second. Probably not. Probably not. Sony. Chase. Quest. I'm doing my mail. I hate Gmail because it doesn't put it into the folders. You can't set it up to like I can with Outlook. I miss my Outlook. Showing Deckmar. Zoom. Did I miss another Zoom? Oh, it was yesterday. I don't need this. Let's just get rid of it. Okay. 5 spam. Let's see. Got from Trade Zero. Independence Day. July 3rd. Monday. On Monday, there's equities and option markets. Wow. Oh, that's right. Half a day. So they're going to close at 1 o'clock on Monday. The equities and options and equities will close at 1. So we're done. And Trade Zero, overnight borrow calculator, considering whether to hold a short or not. Well, that's pretty cool. Banking hours. Let's see. Monday, banking out. 11:30 a.m. Banks are closing early. Banking is closed for Independence Day. And then Wednesday, banking resumes normal hours. Trade Zero hours. All right, that's cool. Let's keep this. Put it to Trade Zero. I have Trade Zero. I just don't use it. Okay, get out of there. So that's the emails. They're done. And then I've got, there's your pullback. But it's not done yet. As long as we stay above that, as long as we stay above the, that's the wrong one. As long as we stay above the VWAP, we're good. Widen a little bit. That widening a little bit, that sell-off is like this. You see this? Sell, 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 go. Sell, 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 go. Sell, sell, go. Sell, sell, go. Let's see what happens if we're going to go. We got to hold this VWAP area. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just activate it right down to the VWAP like that. And let's see if it'll pull to right there. All right. That's what we're waiting for in 1 minute. I put it on 2 minutes, it's just too slow. All right. Nothing on eBay. It's got real slow. It's that time of year. July 4th. I don't expect much. All right, I'm just going to get out of it. Okay. Back to high definition. I don't know where that dropped off. A little more of this. I'm going to leave 11:30. I can't take it. It's too slow for me. I'd rather just spend some time with my wife. How about you guys? Anything going with you people here? Anybody got anything going right now?
Baby, that's short NATO. All right, team. Any last questions? I do want to figure this out now about the chair. I got to figure the chair out. Any last thing? Any last questions?
See, he's leaving. AK's on his way out. That's what I figured. There's really not much going on here. AK is leaving the room. And you know what? I'm about to do the same. It's just too dead. It's too dead. It really isn't. You're risking throwing away money because if you look right now, you can see the amount being traded 29,000. So take a look. 29, 90. It's still above average. Still above average, but it's not moving. So you come in now and you got one or two people manipulating this market, and everybody else is a spectator. You come in. I know you're trying to recoup. That's called revenge trading. Revenge trading is the biggest case of losing. Is when you sometimes it's better to take a step back, take a step out, and come back. You know, even if it was from this morning, you walked away for an hour, that's fine. But you need to step back. Sometimes it's better just to take the loss, take the hit. And if you did something, if you actually lost a lot of money, then you're not putting in stop losses and you're playing a game called hope. And hope is not a strategy. And I'm not telling, listen, I do the same thing at times. We are people that have emotions. We must learn to take our emotions out of trading or we are always going to lose. Seriously. And I don't know what you did or didn't do. I don't I don't really do futures, but regardless, futures, whether it's futures, options, day trading, it's all the same. Just different ways of getting there. The one thing we always need to learn is we need to learn how to reduce our risk. And if we don't reduce risk, we take great losses. Okay? You shouldn't have taken, I don't know how much of a loss you took. But when I hear someone say, I'm trying to recoup my losses, that means I'm doing, might as well say, I'm revenge trading right now. I'm trying to get back what I lost. That's not the way it works. I'm going into the next trade as the next trade, not to get back what I lost. Okay, because there are days that you win a lot, and then there are days you lose. So, what are you gonna say? I'm gonna go trade today and give back some of what I took last week. We don't do those things. So, just think of it. You don't want to end up doing that. All right, so you can see my line has moved. So what I'm gonna do with this one here is I'm gonna remove it. Watch, and I'm gonna take this one, the original, and I'm gonna extend it to the right, and then I'm gonna adjust that one. All right. Remove, yeah, okay, and I'm going to take this now and put it to here, right there, and there's your new line, and we don't have that active step anymore. We only put that step in, it's temporary, till we get to where, and to see where we're exactly going, and you see it works, but we never hit those high highs that we thought we might hit. This is as far as we got right there at 12, with a high 36. I don't like it, I don't like what I'm seeing. I really think it's time to call it a day. I think it's better to walk away. Oh, you could outsmart the market. It's my own fault. Let me tell you something. I'm going to be totally honest with you. About 8 weeks ago, I lost $5,600 on a Friday. and I got all flustered, and I said, you know what? I got to go, folks. Or it could have been Thursday. I said, I got to go. I got something I got to take care of. And I didn't tell anybody how much I lost. So I got out. And I walked away for about half hour. Caught my breath. I came back. I did. I remember that day. I'll never forget it. I had a bunch of trades in and I lost. I overtraded as it was. I ended up doing 42 trades. $10 a trade is $420. I not only made back in 22 more trades. I think I'd done like 22. I did 19 more trades. Whatever it was, I did 42 trades total. And I made back, not only did I make back the $5,500 I lost, I made back the $5,500. I made $550 profit, and I made the money to pay off the all the contracts of 420. I just sat there and concentrated, and I won nine. That's what it was. I won 19 out of 22 of the next trades when I went forward. But when I trade by myself and I do it without, trying to show you what I'm doing, I do great. When I come in here, a lot of times I don't trade. I alert for you and I give you the best possible chances for you to win. And those here who know me know I'm 98% credible on what my alerts are, on what my calls. I haven't alerted anything right now. You haven't seen me put in one high or low. Why? Because I told you I thought it might hit a new high. It didn't. Okay? I didn't put it in because I don't feel sure. I see the channel we're in and it's dropping. So it's going to get tighter here. So if we activate this down, we're at 442.40. Let's bring this down to 442.40. We'd have to bring this down to 443. So let's take this and put it right there for a second. 443. Then I look down here and I say my support, okay, is about 442.25. I'm tweaking this as close as I can get it. And probably on this one, we're probably about 75. All right, activate it. Let's just forget to activate it. Let's edit it. And let's make it 442.75. That leaves a 50 cent window, all right, in the channel. That's where we are right now. All right. So I'm going to widen it so you can see it. Now, there would be an active step, but the active step now would be a step going down, not up. You see, we would be about right there. All right, so this would come to, let's edit this just to show you what the step would look like right now. And that shows the change. And that's why I don't want to do this. I mean, I wanted to do a put, but it's just, all right. Then I would remove my right, and then I would go here. Watch the difference now. Remember before we made a step up? Now we're making a step down. And you see the descending at this point? Remove my left. Cancel my left. So you can see, all right, if I want to just even this off a little bit and put it down a little bit. Come on, right there. There we go. Probably close. There you go. So you can see now I'm starting to descend down, and we're below the VWAP, which shows that we are now bearish, okay? And that's why I love these active steps, because no matter if you go out of the room, you left, whatever happens, you can see exactly where you're at, all right? Now, if we're going to drop, if we look at our whole day now, let's go into about a 3-minute, because it's still morning, and you can see the whole day. And let me get out of this thing here, put that there, just even it off a little bit. So you can see we have enough room to drop to 441.40 here, 441.15, which is our low of the day. Let me just check that out. 441.13 is our low of the day. So we can fall as low as 441.13, and our chances of falling very quickly to about right there, 442. All right. So if I was going to put anything right now, it would be a lower target call of 442. We got 50 cents to go. But you also have, see this? That was a shadow there, and there. We can actually see a return. Now, if we look at our 1 hour, it'll probably still show up or slight reversal. Slight reversal. But see the up? See the up? Well, you got an upper doji too. I don't trust it. I really don't. I think that we're going to get faked out here a few times, and I think we're going to come back down. So my bet's still on the puts, like I said. Let's go into 3 minutes. I think we're going to end up, but I don't trust it. I would rather walk away with a market like this and not get caught, okay, in the middle here. Just don't trust it. I don't. You went against your own strategy thinking. Okay, but sometimes it's best to walk away. What kind of a loss did you take, if you don't mind me asking? You One second. Okay, so as you can see, there's the pullback. We're not holding, and like I said, 442. I told you we're going to hit immediately 442. If I, it's just as good as if I put it in already. 442. Oh nine. Look. 8. Let's look at our time of sales. What's all low? 7, 6, 7. I told you we're going to hit 440. A little bit of 442.04. It hit just like I said. 05, 06. I thought I saw a 4 in there. Okay. 2,500. Okay, that's not the end of the world. That's a lot of money, but it's not the end of the world. 2,500. But I would be careful. Like I said, you don't know what's happening here right now. If I was going to bet my end of the day, I would bet that it's going to come down even lower. But I could be wrong. There's not going to be much news today, so what news is going to push this? That's the way I have to look at it. Okay. Unrealized right now. So if it's unrealized right now, what does that mean? You did another future, and the money's there, but you didn't cash it in yet. What are you trying to say? And here we go. So where are we now? Where are we now? 15. We're gonna drop. It's got to drop. Okay, we're dropping. And here we can activate this and bring this to, I hate that. I hate that. Can't get this to work. Right there. Getting ready for the drop. It's going to drop fast. You haven't sold yet. Yeah, that's what I said. He's in it. He just hasn't sold it yet. That's exactly what I said. Okay. Take your money. Yeah, shorts. Well, this should come down a little more. Even Tesla's come down. Bring Tesla down here. Tesla's now below the VWAP also. $261. 261. 75. 261.75. 261.75. There you go. There's Tesla. That's 3 minute. Let's put Tesla on a 3 minute. Look at Tesla. Look at the shape. Doom to doom. Look here. Doing the same thing. So from here, I'm gonna get rid of this one because I gotta get rid of these lines after. They'll be there forever. But we're still dropping. Still dropping. 06. Here we go. See if it bounces here. It could bounce. So really, we remember I said 442, and there it is. I should have traded it. I knew it. I felt it. I could see it. You could see it too, right? Could anybody here see that? I should have traded it. Let's get rid of that. Wow. It was a perfect trade. Just moving too slow for me. Let's go back to the 1 minute. It's too slow. Back to the 1 minute here. At least Tesla moves. There you go. Do we see a new lower day? I doubt that. I don't think we see a new lower day because our lower day is 441.13. I don't think we're going to go to 441.13. I told you 442, and then possibly I told you around, where was it here? 441.80, 75, about 441.50. I don't think we'll see a new lower day. I don't. Because the markets were strong. So look, go back to, where is it? I know I kept it. Watch list, S&Ps. Oh, yeah. Okay, so if we look here, you can see. Oh, stop this. Stop this. Here we go. Let's go back. Let's go back one. Come on. There we go. My thing's starting to move slow. We're still over 200, okay? So no matter what, do it one more time. Yeah, we're over 200. We're over 40. The market's still strong, okay? And we've got a lot of green in here. So this could be a temporary thing here. It could come back up again. That's why I think it's going to find a place that it feels comfortable and it's going to rebound. And they'll take some of the profit off by coming down right now. But I don't see a new low of the day. Not while the market's strong like this. Does anybody agree or disagree with me? I don't see it. Very similar. 11:40, 11:49. I'm giving another 11 minutes, and I'm not going to call it a day. And wish you all Happy New Year, Happy 4th of July. Get some independence. I think somewhere. Wait a second. I think I. The only thing I have is this. It's about a quarter of a stick of dynamite. The hell is this thing? It's so old. And I bet it still works. It's got so much dust on the top. This thing is so old, but I'm willing to bet tonight when I light it, it works. I'm gonna run like hell. Okay, leave that there. I went against. I got crushed. Thank you. I made back my loss. Thanks to you. Well, you're very welcome. I wish you would have put that on the board instead of just sending it to me privately. You know, the second part or whatever. Thank you. Somebody wrote to me. I'm not going to say who it is because obviously I want you to know. They said, "Thank you. I made back my loss thanks to you, to me." And I went against the market and I got crushed. Now I'm in profit, 1666. Why did you put that on the board? That's good stuff, man. Seriously, you should be proud. Don't be ashamed when you take losses, people. Seriously, we all take losses. I took a $4,500 loss a couple weeks ago on a Friday, and I didn't trade for a week. You know. You have a great day too. Have a good 4th of July. But you see, I tried to put out the best alerts. He probably played that put, just like I said. I didn't trade it. He did, and he made the money. Okay? And that's the way it is. At least I'm giving out good alerts for you guys. And now you can bring this down. You can see we're coming back down. I'm going to say right now the VWAP, so I'll leave it just above at 45. There you go. Just so I can be on top of the white line. I don't want to put it right on it. The VWAP, so I'm just above it right there so you can see it. It's really lower. It's actually now at about 442.35, 29.30, 35, but we can leave it at 50. But you see what's going to happen here? All of a sudden, this is going to go. And I don't think we'll go any lower than 441.50. That's just a guess. There's no scientific value to what I'm telling you, okay? Other than I can look back here, and I can say here we have a low of 441.13. We could pull back to 441.40. Right there, we got a top there at 441.56. Right there, 48. I see 441.50. That's where I see anywhere between 441.50 to 441.75. But we still have plenty of time to the end of this day. So anything can really happen. Really, anything can happen. I just do see a bunch of buying before the long weekend. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not feeling anything right now. I'm really not. I'm not feeling it like I usually do. It's just very slow. It's too slow for me. Very slow. That's why in 8 minutes I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna just say Happy New Year, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy whatever day you celebrate. Happy Independence Day. And I'm going to go to Home Depot. I got some things to buy. And I got to go do a friend a favor. I got to pick up a prescription for a friend. I got to drive to Costco, pick up a prescription, drive it down to the beach, and then come all the way back home because this person doesn't have a car. She got scoliosis so bad. She's about 55 years old, and she's totally bent over, and it's terrible. No car, no vehicle, no way of getting her medication without taking 2-3 buses or a taxi, which she can't afford. She has no money. So I'm doing a favor. So I will wish us a happy. Joe Biden sucks. Don't even bring his name up in here, please. If I saw him lying on the road and he was hurting, I would just pull him over to the side so nobody would see him, and I'd let him hurt. Like he's hurting the United States of America. He's a traitor. After Afghanistan, what he did there, he should have been shot. That was treason. He should have gone before the firing squad. That's my opinion. And Decca ain't here to stop me. Somebody will rat me out. Let's get off that topic. I don't like even sing his name. So right now, we seem to be holding at that 442. I did call the 442 and it's still there, So again, 11:54. Again, I want to thank all those fine folks. I want to watch this video, I think, this weekend. Supply and demand trading secret. How to day trade the supply and demand strategy. I don't know if that really works. The truth is, to me, I really say to myself, how do I think like a billionaire or a multi-millionaire? Oh, wow, somebody gave him information to read something off a bulletin. He did point out that Putin was losing the war in Iraq, though. Who did? Who said that? Listen, Joe Biden hasn't been right about one thing in the last 30 years. Not one. He hasn't done one good thing for the United States. Supply and demand works. Well, we're going to find out. I'm going to do some research on it. I know it works in certain areas when you think about when certain things happen. And I said it yesterday. He said Iraq instead of Ukraine. Exactly. Listen, let's get off that topic there. I think it's something that can help us all. Yeah, I love that too. Okay, come on, guys. You're breaking me up. I'm going to piss my pants. All right. Supply and demand, works when you're talking about something like right now, the Saudi Arabia says we're going to cut back 20% on producing oil. Okay. When they do that, the world becomes a greater demand for a product that there's less of. Okay. That you can go and buy futures on oil and gas and stuff like that. So yes, supply and demand definitely works, but not with the SPY. There is no supply and demand with the SPY, okay? There's an unlimited amount of shares with the SPY and SPX, okay? So the fact is, but there's manipulation. So if I've got to look supply and demand or manipulation, I'm going to try to figure out the manipulation. It's like getting on your surfboard and paddling out and waiting for that right wave. I want to catch that wave. That's what we do. We catch waves. Here's a wave. That was a wave down. Here we go. Look at that. The wave came down, and there we go. I told you. I called 442 before. I said it's going to hit 442 and probably reverse. That's exactly what it did. I said at the end of the day, we might see 441.40, but we got 3 hours. We got 3.5, 4 hours before that could happen. All right? But right now, I was correct. That was the only alert I gave. I didn't put it in writing, but I did call it. You can go back and listen to the tape. And that's it. But I'm not going to bet on this thing. It could drop at any time. This thing could go up a little bit to fake you out, to think that it's actually going back up. And when it gets short of that point of 442.40, and you think it's going to go for 442.50, right? Bang, that bingo. There's your VWAP. It's going to come back down. That's what I say. All right? Am I 100% correct? No. There's no way to be 100% sure. I've been very blessed to be able to call out alerts in the past and be correct. But every time this thing pushes, I see that high doji because there's a pullback. We're going to probably see a pullback. If it goes back up, wow. then again, then we have to get a new strategy and figure if it gets past there, then the next step is 442.75, and then 443 again. All right, because we already hit 443, and then of course, will we hit a new high or low? A new high at 443.36. That's where we were headed before, and look what happened. Came straight down. See what happens? Then you got lower lows and lower lows and lower lows to here, right there. All right. And where did it bring us? A double bottom right over here. Brought us another bottom right there. So I wouldn't be too happy. I'd be very careful. You could really get hurt on moves like this. These are the moves that really kill you because they don't continue. Wilson, Biden is the best president ever. Yeah, right. He's a what do they call that? He's in his own mind. He is a what do you call it? I can't think of the term. I know you're just kidding. Wilson, I'm taking your ball away. Thank you, legend. Yeah. Biden looks in the mirror and says, I am a legend. His family should be ashamed. He's the best at being the worst. He's the worst president in history. He's the worst president in history. And he was the worst vice president in history until Kamala Harris took his title. The only reason they didn't eliminate him, seriously, is because we would have been stuck with Kamala. But they don't want Kamala. They know that if Joe went for president and he ever got reelected, which is very unlikely, the fact is that we will end up with Kamala Harris because he's going to pick her again. And they don't want him or her. Right there. There we go. Slightly over. There we go. It's going back up. Going back up. It's trying to push. No, I'm not doing crypto right now. I can't talk about it here either. I really don't even want that on there. Right now. Okay, what happens now? See? So I told you, went up to 25, now we're at 50. And it's 12 o'clock. And I think we're going to get a pullback after this. Let's see. Puts it there. I had 45 anyway. So there's 50. So leave it alone. All right, guys. I think I had enough. How about you? Anybody had enough trading for today? It's Friday. It's time to get a nice long weekend. Be with your loved ones. Hang out with your family. Go take care of some chores and things that we haven't been able to do for a while because we're always stuck here in the chair. I'd like to go get an X chair. I wish there was a place you can go get an X chair instead of ordering it. I want to feel it. I want to sit in it first. Anybody buy a really good chair that they're really sold on? What are you guys sitting on right now? Anybody here sitting on a really good chair and you're happy with it? Does anybody here have arthritis in their spine? They have a bad back and got a chair that makes them feel like they're in heaven? Do you feel like you're in heaven right now, or do you feel like you just got to hell? And it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Who feels that way? Anybody? Anybody feel like this is why did I ever start trading? This has killed me. It's taken everything I've gotten, and it's like I keep trying. I keep trying. I've been there and back so many times. I know others in here who have too. So you got to be careful what you do here. This can really hurt you, and it can really make you. How come some people come in here and take $10,000, $12,000 and make $1,000,000 in a year, and you can take $10,000, $12,000 and lose it 5 times in a year? What are they doing that you're not? AK was talking about his new chair. You can ask him about it. Wow. And nobody knows what kind of chair he got. He got the electric chair. The electric chair. Was that today he was talking about it, or let's see? I don't think he left already, so I can't ask him. I could call him up. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if he'll. Oh, but for a half hour, you can ask him about. When was he talking about the chair? Today? Wilson? Was it today? AK07. Oh God, he's not even in here under that. Wow. I thought I had. Oh, there it is. Came up. Yes, today, shortly before signing off. Really? All right. Let me see something. If he did that, then I should be able to hear it. Let's go into 8K. Shortly before signing off. Bangarang. Let's see what. If I go back into and nobody said anything about it. 4th of July. Let's see, 11:29 pages live stream. Hit me, Albuquerque. Because usually, if you start talking about a chair, people will mention something. I'm already back to that's 8:58 in the morning. That's no good. Okay, let's go further. Good morning, team. It's 9:20. Slugger. I need a new chair desperately. My cat's gonna be unhappy. She loves this chair. She sleeps on it every night. Taking profits. Are you still short? Okay, I don't see it.
Any last thing? Any last questions? Any comments? Any small balance? Oh, you only good bottom? Sure, like I said. Kevin, oh, and I told you, see, like this. This setup was money. You know, it's up, it's going up.
Albuquerque was talking about the shipping of the chair. Albuquerque was talking about the shipping. Oh, was he? Okay, hold on. Then I can go into. I put Albuquerque's name up there. A L B. Here it is. Nope, nope, no Albuquerque in here. Albuquerque? What the heck is that? I was talking about. There's no Albuquerque in here. Nope. It's
Top
just
team, sorry, I was making sure I got in right there.
nobody under A is just Alex Vaughn. Nope, nobody. Nobody's talking about the chair. Not with that name. I should take.
Alex, I missed it. You can't go. You were good at that. I need more. I need more help.
Yeah.
I honestly think if it does get done. Oh, really good trades. I never really had it.
He talks so much. He's already gone.
I think
I can't find it. No, no chair. No chair talk. Forget it. I'll call him. Let me just see something. Josh Smith. I have his phone number. I sent him a little something. So what am I? The last schmo left here and here. I was leaving at 11:30. I was leaving at 12:30. It's the top three: Active Deck and me, and I'm the only one live. That's the way it usually ends up. And look at that. See, we pulled up to where 25, 60. I mean 60. Hold on, where were we? We were at 50. Right. I told you it'll fake out like it's gonna go. And here's your pullback. Look at that, 112,000 shares. So you have to look here and go 87, 85, let's say. 85 and 140 is 225. Then here you got 225, 575, 575, 775, 8, 9. You have almost a million shares. So you can figure this is going to come down a million shares. All right. So here you got 120 and 270. Say figure 3 by the time it's finished. So that's 3 and 420. You got another 500,000 that it can come down. They can make this thing go right back to here. So you got to be very careful here. I know I checked. I couldn't find it. For a half hour, you can ask him about it. I did ask him. All right, but what I'm trying to say is, you said for a half hour he spoke about it before. It's not. Yeah. I take his son. Hold on.
Slugger though, everyone else, love you all, see you all. We're cracking Tesla hours out of market hours. Baby boy, I've been that's one of my terms. Been saying short NATO for a while. It took a left there. Can you please ship it to me? You can put it together, use it for a week or two. Let me know how it is. Oh man, turn left at Albuquerque. Yeah, dude.
Oh, there it is.
Left the Albuquerque. It would show where it's going to. It says to.
Oh, I got it. He bought a, hold on, in transit. I see. It shows the chair. I don't like it at all. You see, I want one with the net back so it's cool. I live in a cot place, so I want it cool. It looks like a spaceship. It doesn't say where it's from. He bought it through Newegg. And it's not out for delivery yet. Hold on. Okay, so we found it.
I'm getting Arlen LX right now for the move, possibly all the way up to 310. That's hilarious. Holy moly, their customer service is amazing. They're sweeter than freaking apple pie. Now let's see stuff, bro. Who's here to hang? Albie killed me. Let's see here. I'll take that damn share. Tesla under 2s, middle of the country. Let's do it. Questions, because I do want to figure this out now about the chair. I got to figure the chair out. Any last thing? But I do like it because of the blue line. There's something definitely behind it. Just me out to the right all day. VXRX, if it cracks 110,
I'm going to listen to it right here. He will tell you about it as well as all his nugget teacher.
This is still in play a little bit.
I got it right now. Let's see what he says.
Top, I think just fizzles out, doesn't do anything. Jobby, this would be the other small cap trade.
He's going to be on my tape now.
Would be this 1050 shelf back on Joby. Say Jobby team under 1050 and the VWAP. This is what I definitely want to take advantage of.
Come on.
It sucks. I'm going to stick around as long as I can because I'm going to try to get over FedEx and be like, dude, what in the WTFs are you doing right here? Sending them to Albuquerque. You took a left there. Then you went actually right north to the southern tip of Canada, back over
I love it.
Virginia, that my grandpa used to call Virginia. Where are you taking my chair, bro? You're just taking it on the
He's talking more about the chair and never getting. He doesn't talk about the chair itself.
Kansas. You know what? Middle of the country. Let's do it. Asshole. Give me my chair. Bye. I was hoping to have it tomorrow. That's what, I was hoping to have it tomorrow. Break it in. Smell it. Yeah, good. Have it ready for Monday. Go live with you guys on Monday.
Oh, he sent it. Here he is. He sent it to me. I got it. He sent me. What do you call it? All right, I don't have to listen anymore. He sent me a phone, Downix gaming chair. Yeah, that's not what I want. I don't want that. I mean, gaming chairs are nice. They're plush. It's too thick. It's too heavy. I want light. I want something that when I lay on. And he bought a cheap chair for $179. Good luck. It's garbage chair. I don't mean to say that, but anything that's $179 in a chair today is not good. It may look great, but and it may feel good for a year, but that's gonna fall apart. That's made in China, I guarantee. A Downix gaming chair, breathable PU leather. The ones I've seen that like X chair, they got net backgrounds. I've seen them on sale for $400. But this here, I'll pass. I'll pass. I want a real chair. Okay. Anybody here have a Miller chair or an X chair? Miller chairs and X chair are your best chairs. Those are your best right there. Miller chairs and X chairs. I deserve the best. I work my ass off. I'm here all the time. I spend a lot of time sitting on my ass. Okay. Anyway, 12:14. Good luck, guys. You know what? You have a cheap office chair, but you know, I got a very bad back. I need surgery. I can't afford to have a cheap chair. I need a good chair. Okay? But anyway, folks, I think I'm going to call it a day. I can't watch this thing go up and down like a yo-yo here. We were in a roller coaster, and I don't want to be part of the roller coaster. So I'm going to call it a day and go take care of my day. Low bar. X chair didn't hold up for me. Really? Wow. I don't know. Sad to hear that. I've never heard anybody complain about those. Wow. Right now I'm on a Costco. You know what? I don't like the Lazy Boys, but Costco had some chairs that I saw. I should have bought one. It was about $150, and it really was everything I needed. It was a good chair. It had the net background and the net bottom because they're breathable. Number one, but we'll see. Again, another Chinese, All right, my roller coaster. There we go. That's the market right now. It's going up, it's going down. It looks like a roller coaster, right? This is a roller coaster ride. And I don't want to be any part of it. I want to take this away too. My lines are not there on Monday. And that's about it. Ugh. Tired. All right, guys. You all have a blessed, wonderful 4th of July weekend. And I'll see you all on Wednesday. Wow. Monday is a half a day, no options, because they close at 1. I think the best thing to do is not mess around with them. Yeah, cup and handle. Yeah, it does look like a cup and handle. Best thing to do is just take it easy. And look at Tesla. Very, very similar. Very similar. It's a guess game here. You're gambling. You're gambling, and I don't want to gamble. I don't. I don't want to gamble right now. So, that's it. You all have a great weekend. Take care. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.